Welcome back to Never Stop Shooting. My name is Paul. This is Renowned Explorers International Society. Now, I've recently purchased the More to Explore expansion, and so you're going to be perfect. You're going to be experiencing that with me for the very first time. As we go through this game, I wanted to do a completely random crew with 3 separate guys. So yeah, having a scientist leader, mechanic for hire, 6 collect whenever you complete a research paper. That's not great. That's not great as a leader skill. Okay, try again. Okay. Campaign tricks, more research from campaign. Perfect. We're going to go with her. Hildegard, Emilia, and Hattis shall be our team of adventurers. Very well balanced, which I'm not crazy about. I tend to like, it to lean towards one thing or another so that I know how to, I know how I want to play the game, whether I want to play the aggressive levels or whether I want to play the diplomatic levels or whatever. This is it. You just got your Renowned Explorers International Society membership. Hildegard wants to make a big entrance and goes for an elusive treasure, a Viking ship. Rumors are that a boat belonging to the famous explorer Leif Erikson is somewhere on this forgotten island. Time for adventure. Alright, so yeah, you're just a group of explorers trying to find... campfire stories. After exploring a few places, the meter on the bottom right will fill and you may start a campfire. Allows your crew to tell each other campfire stories that give powerful upgrades and sometimes start relationships. Aw, how nice. Hildegard here, apparently, I think she's like 7 or 8 or 9 or something like that. She, just a small child who is a magician, who decided that she wants to be an explorer as well. But a farmer's moving some of his harvest to the local market. His wheels gotten stuck in the mud. Help the farmer take harvest and run. Punch him and take some of his harvest. Just take it and run, I guess. You mock the farmer, take some of his harvest, and leave. The farmer is left behind with tears in his eyes. Oh, no. I'm sorry, sir. All right. So you see I've got some supplies up here that goes down every time I move somewhere new. The crew is walking through a seemingly boring landscape. Suddenly, Hattis finds a small piece of iron. It looks like a broken Viking sword. Let's look carefully around. This is an ancient Viking battlefield. Hildegard imagines the wondrous treasures that is to be found here, not to speak of the fame awaiting for you for such a prestigious discovery. Hildegard ponders what to do next. Start looking for treasure. Start looking around. After 40 minutes, we find something. Nice. First treasure here, Viking shield. Oh, sweet. So this is new too. I have never gotten this before. Ooh. So I get to choose what sort of bonus this thing is going to give me, rather than just giving me a bonus. I know you're suggesting this, but I think I want to do this. We're still pretty early on in the game, so I feel like that'll be a good, that'll be a long-term investment rather than a short-term investment. All right, what an amazing day to be a renowned explorer. So you'll see each one costs 1 supply to move. There's a little bit of gold over here, so let's take a look. Amelia's filthy pebble turns out to be an old Viking coin. A small sack of coins is laying nearby. Nice, little extra gold. So I'm going to get to cash all this stuff in at the end of the expedition. The crew makes a nice discovery, a ruined Viking village. It's been buried by the sands over the years. The crew fanatically tries to pull out planks, pots, and pieces. An old woman comes rushing towards you. What are you doing? That's not how you excavate precious treasures. Oh, nobody's an archaeologist. Well, let me teach you, archaeologist, with state-of-the-art shovel, the Gruvmister 3000. Amazing once-in-a-lifetime offer. Yeah. Who do I want to learn it? Amelia. Amelia seems like she's a bit of the archaeologist type. Teaches the finest digging techniques. You'll never destroy a treasure by accident. Awesome. Thank you very much. Oh, we're all set for a campfire. This is another thing I've never done before. The crew is gathered around a special campfire where stories are told or even created. You can pick one story every expedition from your hand to upgrade and transform your crew. Finish a game of Renowned Explorers to unlock more campfire stories. Alrighty then. Let's start this. I want more resolve. The crew spends the night opening up and sharing stories about their pasts. Everyone is a little bit anxious to show vulnerability at first, but everyone reacts very supportively. In the end, they all feel a little bit closer to each other. The night has strengthened the crew's resolve. So if I run out of resolve, the game is over. Supplies are only for this one expedition. But the resolve is what really matters, whether my crew wants to keep going or not. Alright, I found a hidden hoard on the expedition. Let's go with a discovery. Some sort of significant discovery I will find. I love going for science, for being able to research things, as it helps advance no matter what you're doing. Crew arrives at an open theater. Some villagers are going to perform a piece about the Viking. Director approaches me. One of the actors is sick and the stand-in is not very talented. Maybe it'd be fun for one of you to play the Viking Jarl. It'll be great for the people to see a new face. Hildegard, the little girl. Yeah, sure, she'll give it a go. She'll try to do this. So this is like a success or failure wheel. Yes! Alright. We have succeeded. An accomplished actor, no lines were fumbled, and the part of the Viking chieftain is portrayed with conviction. From this little girl, we will fight, and we will take all the treasure from these people on the ground. No fumbled lines except though, eh? We will sail back, and we will be victorious and murderous. Huzzah! It also gives Hildegard a boost of speech for this expedition. A bedazzled crowd is left behind, who are now clamoring for my autographs. I'm just picturing a cloud covered with little jewels, all the little bedazzled jewels. Okay, a wits challenge or status. I'll just gain a little status. Some kids are playing medieval warrior on the hills, seemingly unaware of their homeland's rich Viking history. Amelia teaches them, and they are impressed. They will remember me. Alright, so I've got 2 left, so I'll go here first. Some cuddly sheep are fond of the crew and keep surrounding you. It makes it hard to move. You have to do something. Oh, so I can fight them. Or, since Haddis is a quick thinker, I'll just go ahead and give a little distraction. Haddis hops over the sheep, runs a while, and turns around. Haddis imitates the sound of a bay of hay bale. The sheep come running towards Haddis, thinking they'll find food. What a distraction! In the meantime, Haddis and the crew can get away. She imitates the sound of a bay of hail. Why do I want to keep saying a bay of hail? Why does that not sound wrong to me all of a sudden? A hay bale. A bay of hail. Right, the words were correct. It's just... oh my goodness. And I live in Saskatchewan. You would think hay bale I would be able to remember. The Viking boat must be nearby. Once you get there, the expedition will come to an end. You can come back to this place when you wish to continue. You can come back to this place when you wish to continue later. Are you ready to go? So I'm out of supplies, so this is the perfect time to leave so that my guys won't start, getting debuffs and stuff like that. The crew searches the hills and dales thoroughly until you spot it in the distance, an intact Viking boat. The crew rushes towards the amazing find. It will surely skyrocket your reputation at the renowned Explorers Society. Get closer. Gasp! The same thing that happens at the beginning of every game! The crew is stopped by a familiar face, the French explorer Rivelot. Number 1 in the most promising explorers ranking. He laughs. Thank you, amateur. How very lucky you are to find this Viking boat just after me. Under Rule 24B of the Explorer Mandate, fellow explorers should help each other out. And I really need this treasure to affirm my number 1 position. Your help will not be forgotten. Well, maybe. Explain that is my treasure. Rivelot continues. It seems my explanation wasn't clear enough. Maybe my strong friend Tommy can explain the situation better while I take the vessel. Hey, wait a minute. Before Hildegard can stop Rivelot, his crew fighter Tommy steps forward. Nuh-uh, little explorers. I need to explain you something. He's not letting you pass. Defend yourselves. Now this is part of what makes the game incredibly unique is the combat system in this, because you're not simply trying to beat them into submission. You're trying to just break their spirit so that either they don't want to fight you anymore, they're too frustrated to fight you anymore, or scared, or whatever the case may be, or they're too afraid to fight you anymore. You actually do beat them into submission. But it looks like Tommy wants me to beat him aggressively. So, little Hildegard, And oh yeah, the mood stuff changes everything too. So, oh nice. Yeah, these guys are super weak because this is just a level 1 thing, you know. So you'll notice both sides are being aggressive now, so the devious powers gain a little bit more oomph to them. So let's go ahead and be a little bit devious. Oh, you're terrible at shooting. He just wants to be alone. As soon as this gets up to full, my attitude will change towards them, and I will start being, and I will become devious, and they will continue to be aggressive. But we fumbled our deviousness. Oh, but I still tried. So poking the bear, so it increases my grid a little bit. But I do want to end aggressively. You'll notice here, this is showing me how I am currently handling the fight. And I know Tommy will hate it if I'm being devious to him. You know, he's a very straightforward fellow. He doesn't want to have to be messing around with people who are just being nasty all the time. So I can use a friendly ability to boost up her health again, but I would rather try and take down Tommy. How are you doing, Tommy? Oh, okay. Maybe not take down Tommy at this moment. We'll take care of his backup first. Hopefully then we'll be able to take him out. Just a little Roman candle on the end of her wand there. I am a little nervous about Hattest being up there on her own. So let's go up and heal her. Just encourage her a little bit. Make her happy. Because then, you know, since you're trying to break the other team's spirit by encouraging your teammates, you know, it's keeping their spirit strong. Come on, attack my... Oh, okay, so there you go. I lost 1 resolve because she's gone down now. Of course, if the whole team goes down, that is a game over as well. But for now, I'm going to use Amelia to revive her. Bring her back, encourage her up again. And take out some more of these thugs. And Hildegard. Go ahead and attack him. Now that he's all alone, it should be pretty easy to take Tommy out. Oh, he's not all alone. You missed. You're the leader of this little expedition to the Viking ship. Oh, he can hit 2 people with that. Don't take Hattest down again. Holy cow. If I hadn't gotten that This is a... Okay, I shouldn't blame the team. I shouldn't blame the team. But it's the first level. I shouldn't have 2 people fall against these guys, but... Then again, you know, they are pretty... My guys are pretty weak. Tommy's crew is very aggressive, so... I guess if nothing else, what this is showing me is that when I am in the world map, I'm going to need to spend some of my money on making sure... Oh my goodness! Making sure they have a good defense, because come on! Were these guys a little bit... No, these guys were balanced towards friendly, weren't they? Ugh. Okay, we can be devious. Deviousness will seriously hurt him. Now, can we finish him off? No. How do I want to handle this? Maybe if... I think I just gotta risk it. I gotta take him out using... Oh, I can take him out just being friendly to him. Ah? Tommy Gunn is very confused about all the mixed signals. Alright, we got the aggressive victory. Tommy is impressed. I am not impressed. I am legitimately embarrassed by that. You're strong, pretty impressive, but now I have to go. You deserve this treasure map for your victory. Bye. And he leaves to follow Rivalo, who has already disappeared with the Viking ship. We got some praise and a treasure map. Alright, you're left with a cryptic treasure map. Its meaning is pretty cryptic. Everyone takes a look. The treasure map is passed around. After investigating it, the crew states their interpretations of the treasure map. Oh, interesting. So, it points to another Viking antiquity site. points to a difficult to reach area or a landmark on the map. A landmark on the map that the locals might recognize. So Viking drinking horn is the highest probability on that one. But I like the idea of finding a leprechaun. 75% chance to find a leprechaun here. The crew looks around carefully, tracking ancient footsteps and following the treasure map for hours. The crew finds some valuables, but nothing else. Just when the crew is about to yield, Haddis's idea pays off. A new treasure. What do we find? The leprechaun, which I expected to be an actual leprechaun, not a pin. Alright, okay. This is giving me some interesting... For each level of Beguiler, huh? Are any of my characters Beguilers? I don't think any of them... Well, Haddis might be. No. Diplomat Naturalist. Ugh. Archaeologist. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna go for this. Extra campaign from these things. With this last find, your expedition still concludes on a high note. However, it is clear that if you want to be the most renowned explorer, you'll have to beat the Rivalo. Now it's personal. End the expedition. Alright. Oh, we were aggressive. But my guys aren't terribly aggressive people. Alright, so this is all the resources that I gathered. The exotic location uncovered by the Icelandic Isles by promising explorer Hildegard Haas. Explorer Society board members are excited at the progress of this awesome autocrat. Alright, here I am all the way down here with only 166. Within five expeditions, I have to be 2,500. It gets easier to get renowned though. A magnificent job. A board of the renowned Explorer International Society is impressed. Yeah, we know the drill, Pinkerton. Let's hurry. Alright, I am now officially a member of the Renowned Explorers International Society, and I'm going to call it here. Thank you very much for joining us. Make sure to like and subscribe, and until we see you next time, be excellent to one another. I'm going to tell you that last little bit in the toothpaste dispenser. What do you call that? What do you call that? It's not a bottle of toothpaste. Tube.
Boy,
Phileas Floyd.
I'm taking you in. Alive or a corpse.
Ah, okay, that works too.
Your choice.
Looks like we got
It's my choice, actually.